What's up, everybody? Are you having trouble locating the power outlet fuse in your Jeep Grand Cherokee? Look no further. In this comprehensive guide, we'll uncover the mystery behind the power outlet fuse location in 2005 to 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee. So stay tuned before you get into the action. In this section, I will show you where you can find the 5 fuses for the operation of the power outlets in the 2005 to 2007 Grand Cherokee. The fuses are located in the engine compartment fuse box and in the interior fuse box. The interior fuse box is located under the instrument panel just to the left of the steering column. To open the fuse box, you need to push on the little tab to the side, and that will allow the door to pop down. So here are the fuses. The 3 fuses in here for us to check will be those 3 yellow 20 amp mini fuses. The top one is for the rear power outlet, while the middle fuse is for the power outlet on the passenger side, and the bottom fuse is going to be for the power outlet on the front or the cigarette lighter. There is also another power outlet fuse in the engine compartment fuse box. So in this fuse box, you want to check these 2 large fuses. The top one is a 30 amp J-case fuse that provides power to the rear power outlet fuse and the passenger side power outlet. And the bottom one is a 30 amp fuse that provides power to the cigarette lighter on the driver's side. Examine the fuse closely for signs of damage or burnout. Like the predecessor, in the 2008 to 2010 Grand Cherokee, you can find the power outlet fuses in the engine compartment fuse box and in the interior fuse box. There are 3 fuses that you need to check in the interior fuse box. So here they are. They are the 3 yellow 20 amp mini fuses in a row. The very top one is going to be for the rear power outlet. The one in the middle is for the power outlet on the passenger side, and the bottom one is for the cigarette lighter. Now, we'll jump into the engine compartment fuse box. There are 2 J-case fuses that you need to check. So here are the fuses. There's a 30 amp fuse in pink color for the rear power outlet and a 30 amp fuse for the cigarette lighter. If the fuse appears faulty, replace it with a new fuse of the same amperage rating. In the 2011 to 2013 Grand Cherokee, you can find all the fuses for the power outlet and power inverter in the totally integrated power module, which is located under the hood on the passenger side. So here are the fuses. There are 3 yellow 20 amp fuses for the cigarette lighter, center power outlet, and rear power outlet. For the rear power outlet is set up a little differently. You can install it one of 2 ways. So in one position, it will only receive power when the car is on, and in the other position, it will receive constant power. There is also a 25 amp fuse in a gray color for a power inverter. In the 2014 to 2021 Grand Cherokee, you'll have 4 fuses used for the various power outlets. All of the fuses you want to check are totally integrated power modules located in the engine compartment. So here they are. There are 3 yellow 20 amp mini fuses. The right one is for the cigarette lighter in front. The next to it is for the rear seat power outlet, and the last one is for the center console, a rear cargo power outlet. There is also a 30 amp M-case fuse for the 115 volt AC inverter. In the 2022 to 2024 Grand Cherokee, power outlets and USB fuses will be distributed between under the steering wheel and underneath the front passenger seat fuse box. If you're looking for the front power socket, you can find it underneath the steering column. You may need to kneel down and look underneath the steering wheel, then remove the cover to access the fuses. So here are the fuses that you need to check. In this fuse box, you can find the front power outlet fuse in fuse spot number F12. It is a yellow 20 amp fuse. Then, for the wireless charging pad or front USB port, you can check it in the fuse spot number F63. It is a blue 15 amp fuse. You can check the fuse spot number F13 for the other USB port. It is a red 10 amp fuse. Next, I'll show you the rear interior fuse box. The fuse box is underneath the front passenger seat fuse box, well hidden and hard to get and to see. You may need to move the seat to access it. So here they are. There is a yellow 20 amp fuse for the cargo area power outlet in the fuse spot number F44. In the fuse spot number F36, you'll find a red 10 amp fuse for the rear USB port. There is also a power inverter fuse in fuse spot number F55. It is a pink 30 amp J-case fuse. So that's pretty much it. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you guys have any questions or, more importantly, any advice for troubleshooting the power outlets on your Jeep Grand Cherokee. Thanks for watching and see you next time.